Good morning. Z is for Zoloft, not for zebra. I thought I would read another blog post this morning. My goal is to, by the end of next week, to get through all the blog posts and then just start with some conversation topics. So, any questions that you have, leave comments, and I would love to answer them and start some dialogue on your journey with postpartum depression, or if you know someone with postpartum depression, or just conversations in general about motherhood. I'd love to talk to you. So, again, this is a blog post that I wrote back in 2019, and the title was Z is not for zebra, it's for Zoloft. Benjamin and I were taking Hayden for his checkup at his pediatrician. I couldn't talk. I just cried as soon as she walked in the door. All she asked was, "So, how are things going?" Wrong question for this girl. Benjamin started explaining all my feelings, and of course, let's not forget the no bathing part. However, I did for this appointment, but I still looked disheveled. Anyway, my obstetrician was in the same building, and Benjamin took me to his office and immediately was concerned. He really listened to how I was feeling, and then it was normal. Normal? Honey, none of this felt normal. But the doctor did give me hope and Zoloft. Being prescribed an antidepressant was not a big deal to me, but it did come with even more guilt. Like, really, what kind of mother has to take medication to function as a mom? But hey, I had nothing to lose. So, to all the moms out there, there's no shame in seeking help. Trust wisely with who you choose to confide in. Reach out to your healthcare providers and be patient with yourself. The darkness does fade, and you will begin to enjoy the sunshine again. This was very hard for me. Um, I was already feeling um, major guilt because I wasn't having those normal mom feelings that I've talked about in other videos about how you're just supposed to feel this, just this emotional connection to your baby and just this joy and happiness and everything is sunshine and rainbows. I did not have that, so I was already experiencing guilt. And then starting on medication added to that guilt. It wasn't a big deal. Antidepressants were not a big deal to me. Um, I had battled with postpartum, um, generalized depression at other points in my life in my 20s. So taking the medication was not an issue for me. The issue came from feeling guilty that I felt like um, I had to take medication to function as a mom. And that just added to the guilt that I was already experiencing. So, what I want to say to you is if you were in that same situation, there is no shame in that. Your doctors are there to help you, to guide you, to protect you. Get a tribe around you that will support you through the darkness. Um, I had a wonderful, supportive husband that was present in helping me go through this journey with postpartum depression. I had a wonderful OBGYN. Even the Hayden's pediatrician was on board to make sure that I was getting the care that I needed and was being a support, not just for the baby, but for me. And that was huge for me. Because I'd mentioned in previous videos, I was not really talking to my family about what I was experiencing and, um, what I was feeling because of the guilt and shame. So I did build a good support system without knowing that that's what I was doing. So I would encourage you if you're in that situation or you know someone who is in that situation to have a small circle tribe around you that you can truly confide in and that you trust. Because what you don't want to do is have more people giving you advice, tips, tricks, oh, you should do this, you should do that. And it may be coming from a loving place, but it may be too overwhelming to hear so many different inputs on, the right things that you should be doing. I had Hayden in 2009. Social media was not that prevalent. I can see where if I was going through postpartum depression now, like if I had a baby now, I'm 50, and I don't have the parts anymore, so it's not happening. I could see where social media would be really something that you would need to manage wisely dealing with postpartum depression. Because if you're watching content that you think is, relaxing and just for enjoyment, and it's, a family channel, I'll I'll speak for me. For example, I like to watch different channels that are, you know, homemakers, cleaning, organizational videos for busy moms, and those types of channels. I like to watch. Jamie's Journey is one. Till Vacuum Do Us Part is one. I like watching their content. I like their ideas. I like to see, ideas for lunch packing ideas, things like that. But if I would have been watching that type of content when I was struggling with postpartum depression, it would have delayed my healing with my mental health, because without realizing that I was doing it, I would have been judging myself against those moms and wives. So I do want to encourage you to be cautious of what you're absorbing on social media, on TV, on, you know, um, podcasts, things like that, that it's not something that you're judging yourself against, because those channels that I watch, um, even now, like if I'm having a bad week and my schedule's crazy and I'm, not functioning well, keeping up with the laundry and all of that stuff, I still have to be careful. Like if I watch their videos and, you know, they're getting all of this stuff done and accomplished, and I'm barely, getting through the workday and getting my kids to ball practice, it could hinder, how I'm feeling about myself. So I just want to encourage you to absorb things that are, good for the soul, nourishing for your soul. Not that that content is bad and that you can't watch it. Just be aware that you're seeing highlight reels of content creators. You're not seeing the, bad days that they're having, and they might be organizing or cleaning one room, but you're not seeing the mess in the room next to it. Or, you may be watching videos. I said in another video, I read every book that I could read, about being a new mom. So if I was watching, YouTube videos on, parenthood, new motherhood, I'm seeing the best of what they have to give. So just be careful on what you're absorbing. Be mindful of that, um, to keep your own mental health in check, for that. Because like I said, you're seeing the highlight mix, of content creators. So just be careful of that. Just a little tip. I don't know, that would have been really hard for me to probably navigate social media when I was going through that, because I just know myself, and I know I would have been looking at that like, gosh, why are all these other moms, doing such a great job at this, and I'm not. So anyway, just my thoughts on that. Um, yeah, so I'd appreciate it if you would like this video. Leave comments if you have experienced postpartum depression, or if you just want to leave a comment or question. I would love to get to know those of you that are watching these videos. I hope to get better at this. I hope not to blink as much and have as many ums and work on my lighting. Um, you know, right now it just kind of is what it is. I'm learning as I go. I'm just trying to get into a schedule of posting. I really want to get through the blog posts that I have. I think there might be 8 more left, and it takes you through kind of the healing with um, my postpartum depression with Hayden, and then a repeat of when I had my second son, Baker, 3 years later. So, yeah, I can't wait to get into that and share how the second time around went with that. So, anyway, I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having some warmer temperatures. I'm in North Central Florida. We had some snow a week or so ago, but we are having some sunshine and warmer temps, which is while we live in Florida. So I'm grateful for the good weather. But have a great day, everyone, and I look forward to posting another video. Thank you.